welcome to the Untouched Quest. I'm Elizabeth.
And I'm Siri. And remember to follow us on Pinterest, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and your favorite podcast platform.
So today we are going to talk about what is the way and the secret of the Wolfriders.
Yeah, and Vinoville
Yeah.
still want us to believe that they are high ones.
Oh, she definitely does.
But
Do you believe her?
no, still, if Sava is not a high one,
Yeah.
Vinoville is not a high one. And also, if there were the high ones,
Yeah.
they would call themselves the high ones, period.
Yeah.
Not the gliders.
No, they wouldn't have a different name from themselves.
No, why
Or for,
call
like, their
themselves
people.
gliders when they're
The
high
high
ones.
ones. Yeah, totally true.
But still, she does it in front of Lord Vol, and he doesn't deny it.
No, he doesn't correct her either. He's just
No.
like, yeah, that's how it is.
Or did he say something? I was also like, in a way that he's old and doesn't hear that well, so he like didn't catch that she said so.
Well, he doesn't have wolf hearing like the Wolfriders have. Like their ears is like so like strong compared to even like the some people. So he wouldn't hear as good as Wolfriders does, but they don't age. They don't get old.
No.
So like losing your hearing isn't something that happens.
Okay. Well, my theory went straight down the toilet. That's what I thought of, like, because they're not the high ones, or I don't want them to be the high ones,
Yeah,
because then, in a way, the quest is ending.
true, because the quest is for the high ones.
Or more elves, but if they find the high ones, what more is there to look for? You found the gods, like.
True. But also, if they are the high ones, where's their palace UFO thing?
It burned up.
Yeah, okay. It burned up.
Or
Now we know.
the trolls took it and did something to it. I don't know. You know, trolls want everything shiny. A palace is shiny.
True, but it's huge though.
True. They can't fit it in their caves, so.
No, they can't.
But we get a warning. The evil thing is near.
Yes.
But we don't know what it is. Or we know it's Vinville, but they don't tell us.
They don't say it. At least not yet. Back to the fact about like the high ones. Lita also says that all of the gliders have ancient powers, like flying or floating, and rock shaping, and healing, and so on.
But healing and rock shaping is still among both Wolfriders and the Sun Villagers.
No, they have no rock shaper.
Oh,
No,
but
they have
other stuff.
They have healers.
But they have wood shapers.
Yeah, they
I
do.
see that that's the same as rock shapers, but it's just wood and rock, whatever.
It's not the same though. Like Redland says that the stone doesn't breathe. Well,
True.
the trees do.
True.
And plants.
But the only thing I noticed was like flying, because that, like, I feel when they came to Blue Mountain,
Yeah.
flying was like the first time we heard about it.
Yeah.
Well, rock shaping and wood shaping and all that, I feel we have heard about it before.
You haven't heard of rock shaping? I have mentioned it.
Maybe, but
Because I said that the cave that Nona lived in
true.
was shaped of rock shapers, and that they said that the stone that they found the bones in was like so like almost like shaped because they were so rounded.
Yeah, but still it didn't feel that ancient, like Lita wants us to believe.
Yeah, I understand what you mean.
Oh, and they captured Petalwing.
They did.
Put
In
it
a
in.
stone cage
Yeah.
with no door. So cool.
Is it like they screw the cage from the table,
Yeah. Around pedaling.
since Dushine can't free her.
Yeah.
Too sad. But we get their name. This is the first time we heard preservers, right? That Petalwing is a
maybe.
preserver.
I knew that you were a preserver.
I know.
But it might be your first time of hearing it. So I didn't even note that.
Yeah, I
because
think
of,
we only heard Petalwing and her companions.
that can very well be. I've just always been like, yeah, they're the preservers, but this may be the first time you
because
hear
they're
that.
preserving things with their
They do.
web.
Yes. Also, the Dorshine is in Tildag's room or chamber
Mhm.
alone.
And seemingly she can do whatever she wants.
Yeah, and Winnowill seems to think that Tildark owns her.
But no, they have recognized. Winnowill is kind of mean. She
Kind of.
also understand they recognized,
Yeah.
and she's just like, then do what you must with her and be rid of her. Further delay will make you ill. Like,
Mhm.
she knows that he's gonna go crazy if they don't do it.
Yeah, he knows.
But she
also,
says this in a way that she don't care about Darshine. She only want
yeah. She wants a baby though. She wants a baby because they haven't had babies in really, really long time. And Lord Vol is really into babies. But she's not interested in Dorshine.
No, but does she want to stay though? Like,
Well, I know the answer to that.
like, is she like, oh, my baby has to be with my baby daddy, or
But she's a Wolfrider. They're like, I can have a baby with you, but I don't have to be with you.
And
So
as she
unless-
says when she run away, I don't belong to anyone. I'm a Wolfrider. I'm free.
Yeah. So I don't think that she would feel a need to be with Tildak because he's the baby daddy.
No,
But he may want to be there for the baby. That's different. But
yeah,
because she's a wolf rider and so free of spirit, she doesn't feel tied down because they have a child.
strong and independent.
Yes. Also, this cave that they come to, like they come to this cave where they're like bathing and having council. It's so beautiful. Oh,
It's like an oasis in the middle
Yeah.
of the mountain.
yeah, with beautiful waterfalls and bath, and it's just really, really beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, they say that magic is everywhere, but like I would expect magic to be everywhere because they have obviously shaped this with rock shaping.
Obviously.
Yeah,
You don't find stuff like this inside a mountain.
no, these kind of things can't just appear.
I found it so funny. They
Yeah.
discussing about the high ones and if they are the high ones. I'm on Pike's side on this because
Yeah.
he's more like, haha, if they're the high ones, I am an eight-legged tree with blue fur.
Yeah,
And I'm,
I really like that too.
I'm like, yep, I'm your side, Peg.
Yeah,
Like,
Pike is
yep.
like, that is never ever gonna happen. Like,
Nope.
nowhere in hell
don't
are they the
trust
high
you.
ones. But Strongbow is so angry.
Oh yeah, totally.
Yeah.
But Strongbow was the one who was in the cage,
Yeah.
right? So he's been tortured.
Yeah,
By
he's been
Winnowill.
through shit by Winnowill. She has not
So,
been training in a while.
I understand. He wants to
Leave.
get back on her and leave and like be Wolfriders again.
Yeah, but it's like kind of crossing a line 'cause he's on the edge of like challenging Cutter again. And the last time he did that, they ended up in like a staring contest that he lost.
True. But Strongbow, he's like talking all about the way,
Yeah.
like how they used to live by the way.
Yeah.
It's harder for them now because of the quest and
Where they are.
Sorrow's End and everything. But he's still living in the past. Isn't
True.
the way about living in the now?
Yeah, it is 100% living in the now, not thinking about the past or the future or anything, just right here, right now.
Which he doesn't, because he's like, it was so much better before in the hold when we can run, we
Yeah.
could hunt, we can do all this shit, and we can't do that now.
No, it's very much about like remembering the past and what the past meant to him and the way of life. And I think he really enjoyed that way of life and the way of living much more than what he does now. I think he feels um like
Useless.
trapped in
Yeah.
living a life that he isn't comfortable with. So he just lashes out like, I miss the way.
But they still can kind of live by the way, like living in the now, just not hunting in the hold and all that stuff.
Yeah. Like living in the now of the wolf is possible wherever you are. Is a mindset more than it is a place you live.
So back to the recognition.
Yeah.
Is recognition decided like a way, like ahead of time? Like
It's when eyes
decided
meet eyes.
today that I'm supposed to recognize with a guy I meet in 10 years? Or is
No.
it like it happens when I see you?
Yeah. It happens when I see you, when our bodies knows that we need each other.
Okay. So it's not destiny.
No,
Like,
if it is like a war and a crisis, they may recognize because their bodies and their whole system is telling them that we need kids now. We are suffering. It's part of the way that they work
yeah.
and their biology, kind of.
But it's not like destiny knew that
No,
they were gonna come to Blue Mountains, so
No.
they decided a long time ago. Childlike and Jurshine is recognizing.
no, it's not decided in ahead of time. Um, it is something like they say very well that like it's when eyes meet eyes and soul meet soul.
Okay.
So it is like in a moment when I meet you, that's when we recognize. Because this is what we need. But Dushine looks so sad.
Yeah. But I think it's more because she don't want to live in Blue Mountain.
But she's a Wolfrider, she don't have to.
True.
But a cutter now so Scouter says that Tildark treats her like she's less than nothing.
True.
And she feels ashamed. Like she isn't one of us anymore. Just because she recognized someone she doesn't like. And that's so unfair. Like,
But she also has a love mate, right?
yeah, Scouter.
So maybe that's why too she wanted to recognize with Scouter.
But she can recognize more than one person.
True, but like her first kid's gonna be with someone else.
Yeah, it is.
And maybe like at this moment we don't know what happened to Tylak. So she's like, I don't want ugly kids like him. Like,
Yeah.
I want a kid with normal hands, not wings, and not this fin on his head and all that.
Yeah, I want a normal looking kid.
Look at his feet too. They're like bird claws.
Well, he's kind of a bit bird
He is
in
a
general.
bird with an elf head, basically.
Well, on the next page, we actually get to see how he became Tildak, though.
Yeah. Which also shows Veneville's powers.
Yeah. Because she says, as a healer, she could choose to transform Tildak into the shape that he desired most, which is his bird body thing.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks excruciating. Like, it looks like he's in a lot of pain.
He's screaming.
Yeah.
Like, not because he's happy that he gets what he wants,
No.
but because it's painful.
Yeah. And Winnowill is like telling Lita how you can do this too. You can become this powerful healer. You don't know what you're capable of until you try molding flesh.
Which is pretty grotesque.
Very grotesque, actually.
Oh, and Tree Stump also said about the recognition. It's like, this is, if I ever saw a mismatch, it would be this.
Yeah.
Like, he doesn't approve of her new boyfriend or whatever to call it, like dads.
Yeah.
But it's like, it is what it is. It's a mismatch. It has to
I
happen.
hate it, but it's gonna happen. Can't do nothing about it. Well, the gliders gives Lita some new clothes for Cutter.
Yes. And first I was like, what is this? Like, it is Vinoville who told them to make it,
Yeah.
obviously, because they come with it. Like, oh, look, we already made it.
Yeah.
And first I was like, well, Vinoville is not that nice.
No.
So what is this for? Is it trap? Is it like, why?
Yeah. Why would you give this to Cutter,
Mm-hmm.
whom she doesn't like?
We don't get to know, though, because they ruined this at dinner. But
yeah.
do we get to know why Vinoville does it?
No. Well, right after Cutter puts his clothes on, they're like black and white, and they're kind of cool. They're a mix of Wolfrider and Glider, I think.
Yeah, but it's not fur, it's feathers.
It's fur and feathers.
But I looked at it more as like leather on the black part and
Yeah.
then white feathers.
Yeah, the white are
Like
feathers.
they normally would use fur instead of feathers.
Yeah. But Skywise is just sitting there chilling, and he meets this glider girl. Her name is Aurori.
I love that name.
Yeah, it's really beautiful.
It's almost like Aurora, but
Yeah.
it's like different. Aurori.
It's more like fluently, like elegant, kinda.
It's a pretty fairy name.
It
in a way.
is. So she tells Skywise a lot about the gliders and about their like claw weapon thing that we call the butt wings.
Yep.
I'm just like, oh, we can fly like everywhere. Do you want to see the sky? Are you sky smart? So they get to go on the big bird.
Oh, and he's so excited because he's like, I never seen the stars close up or whatever what he says, and I'm like, you're gonna be disappointed. Because as he mentioned on the end of the trip,
Yeah.
they didn't get closer.
No. They never get closer.
So you're not gonna see them closer up, like
No.
close up.
You're gonna see the world further apart, but you're never gonna see the stars closer.
Mm-hmm.
You are, though, gonna be able to get closer to the stars.
But they don't look closer.
No.
And it's not that many meter we're talking about here,
No.
so doesn't even break the atmosphere.
No.
But he's really trusting, though, that he
Yeah.
trusts Rory. When she says jump, he just jump off the cliff.
He jumps off
And
the
trust-
mountain.
Yeah. Trust that she and her bird are gonna catch him.
Yeah, that's insane.
What if it was a trick to kill him? Like they're gonna
Yeah.
trick them one by one.
Yeah, I'm gonna trick you to jump off the bridge, and you to jump off the bridge, and you to jump off the bridge.
Or they have different things like, oh,
Yeah.
Sky wants to see the stars. Well, he gonna jump because I'm gonna show him the stars.
Yeah.
And then, yeah.
Yeah. But they gives the humans a gift, which is a spear with a piece of cloth.
Yeah, and like, how can she trust that she's not impaling one of the
Yeah.
humans?
She's just throwing it from so high above, and like,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm sure I won't hit anyone. Like,
It's a
whatever.
gift.
I'm like
Like-
flying from high above and never gonna hit anyone.
No, so safe.
Yeah,
Totally
very safe.
And the humans are happy too.
Yeah, they're
They're
like,
not
we got a
like-
gift.
They're not like, oh no, what if they will hit some of the kids playing around? They're
Yeah,
like,
nobody-
oh look, a gift, we got a stick.
Yeah, no one's worried. Like, we could actually die from this.
Mm-hmm. Stupid humans.
It would probably be an honor to die by a gift from the spirits, though.
Oh, totally.
Yeah, it would be a gift to die that way.
probably get the gift with them to the grave then.
Yeah. Because that's how humans work.
Mhm. Because we need it in the afterlife.
Yeah. They also talk about this deep waste water, which is like the ocean that they can see none end to. And no matter how far they seem to fly, they never reach the end.
But I wonder how far they've actually tried.
That's very true.
Like, did they fly that far that they couldn't see the land that they came from, or did they just go a little bit and be like, "This is too dangerous. Never mind.
They
Gonna turn
didn't
around."
specify.
I want to know.
The gliders aren't big on like going out though. Like Skywars was like, but you can go anywhere and never come back.
Oh, true. And also, earlier Veneville was really like, I don't want Lord Vol to remember the outside. I don't
Yeah.
want him to go outside. So there,
So what is it he's not supposed to remember?
I don't know. The castle, the palace. So much stuff though. The trees,
So much stuff.
the humans.
Yeah. Well, when they land the bird, Skyway's like, well, would you let me be alone? Just for a while, please? And you seem like tear up from like seeing the world from above.
Yeah, he's so like this is so much more than he can imagine. Like
Yeah.
blown away in a way.
And just the fact that he actually got to fly. Like he's never imagined
Yeah.
that'd be possible.
And in a way being surrounded by the stars, because
Yeah.
when you're flying you don't have the trees and all that around you, you just have the sky.
Yeah, you're part of the sky, kinda.
Yeah.
Well, we get to the council meeting. And it's going fantastic, I might add.
Or the council meeting with the Wolfriders, right?
Yeah.
Well, Strongbow hasn't given up on the way.
No.
But how many chiefs have Strongbow lived? Is it just Bearclaw
Two.
and now Cutter?
Yeah.
Because I felt he was talking so much about like all these previous chiefs and Cutter was nothing like them.
Well, he was
And-
pretty young when Bearclaw was an adult.
Yeah, but still like it felt like he was like, "Oh, I've lived so many chiefs
No.
and you're nothing like none of them." Like
Well, he
it felt like he talked about someone he knew.
he
you
had
know?
lived 2 chiefs, I think. I think he might have been a cub when Mantricker was alive. But that might be wrong. But if not, he was
But then it's just Bearclaw and now Cutter. So
Yeah.
he's just comparing black and white, basically.
Yeah. It's like comparing Bearclaw and Joyleaf.
Yeah, and like I think if they stayed at the Holt,
Yeah.
Cutter wouldn't have been that much different than Bearclaw. Like he would have done a lot the same things without drinking and all that stuff. But
But also it would have been more. Cutter's always been very rational, so I feel like he wouldn't have done the things that Bearclaw did either way.
no, but I feel he wouldn't been that different from Bearclaw like he is today if they would still live in the Holt.
Yeah, he would be more by the way and
Yeah.
such things.
It's harder for them when all these big things happen.
Yeah, and they don't have the forest, they don't have a Holt, they don't have this center of their universe that they're used to.
No.
So they have to evolve more around what they actually do have.
So true.
Yeah.
And Strongbow doesn't realize that.
No. Because he wants everything to be the way that it's always been, because it's safe, because it's what he knows. It's what he feels comfortable with. Suddenly, they hear this sound they know this sound. And it's the wolves. And they're telling them that Starjumper is back.
And you told me he was dead too.
I can't spoil everything, can I?
No, but they never said he was dead, and you're like, yeah, he went away with
But he did
Nightweather.
he did go into the forest with him.
Yeah, but you said it in a way like he did die too, you know?
He went there to protect him until it was his time.
Yeah.
And it's so sad because like Starjumper coming back means that Night Runner is dead.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. And Cutter knows it, and Lita knows it, and all of the Wolfriders knows it.
Yes, but another thing,
Yeah.
when the wolves is howling,
Yeah.
they like they say it in a way that the humans knows it's a good thing because the wolves are with the spirits.
Yeah.
But how does they know about the wolf riders? Like, they only been there for a couple of days. So how
They
does
saw
the
them walk
humans-
in with wolves.
Oh, okay.
Because they have a couple of wolves in there with them.
Oh, so they saw them.
Yeah.
I never got that. So I was like, how does the human knows about the wolf riders? The wolf riders
They
are
walk-
afraid of them.
They walked into the human village to become
Oh.
gods, be taken up to the
Oh, true. Cutter did that.
Yeah, Cutter did that. He played God.
I remember now.
Yeah. Could have played God. So they do know of the Wolfriders, and they saw them with the wolves and everything, so they know that they were the Wolfriders' wolves. And everyone in the Wolfriders, they're like in this deep sorrow for like Night Runner. And it's so beautiful. They like all mourn him.
Yeah, and I really like the last picture we get of him, like
yeah.
when he's standing there and when his eyes is closed because his was it ripped out or something, or
no,
what was
it
it?
was hurt.
Yeah.
And it got burned in the other eye, and
So it looks like he's winking to you, like,
yeah, he's so cute.
see you next life.
It's probably the last picture that Cutter has of him.
Yeah. Like how they all remember him.
Yeah. Strongbow is kind of right though when he like storms out and says like, "Fools, you don't know what you're getting into." No, they don't.
No,
They have no fucking clue.
I agree with him in this point though.
Yeah.
They are all reunited now, so they can
Yeah.
leave. Why?
Yeah.
Why should they stay? Like, listen to the warning.
Yeah, and they kind of should know by now what the warning is. The
Yeah.
warning is Vinewell. She's
Yeah.
a fucking bitch.
They
And
have learned.
They should get
I
the
hope
fuck
they
away
have
from her.
learned.
And Moonshade is like so torn between going with him and staying with the tribe.
Oh, for sure. She doesn't want to. What's the
No.
word? Obey, not obey her chief. Like, she wants to listen to her chief, but she
Yeah.
wants to be with her little mate too.
Yeah, life mate.
Oh, have they recognized? Oh, sorry.
They have two
They have
kids.
Dart. I have two.
And Crescent.
I've only met Dart.
The mermaid girl that died.
Oh, that was their child.
Yes. That's her firstborn child.
Okay,
Yeah, the mermaid, you know.
so life mates.
The Philip life mates.
Okay, I follow now.
Yeah. If some of you haven't heard episode 1 and 2, you wouldn't know who the mermaid is. But you can go listen to Siri calling Crescent for a mermaid.
I want mermaids in this story too.
You can't have everything you wish for.
For Wendy and Richard Peeney, please include mermaids.
Nothing.
Oh. Okay, so is Dor a statue?
No.
That no has to send?
No.
Or is Dor a poor elf that's
Yeah.
frozen and just sit there and wait to open and close the door?
Yeah.
There's a lot of these elves in this mountain. Poor
Yeah.
elves.
We'll talk more about Door later. It comes something later. Yeah. But the moment that Strongbow like wills Door to open, Winnowill knows.
Yeah. But is it all the elves in Blue Mountain know how to send, right?
Yeah.
So why is it only that Vinaville know how to open door?
Because Door only obeys Winnowill.
Because Vinaville is the one who's frozen her. Or
She's a bitch, isn't she?
Mhm. True. Oh, there was another frozen one.
Yeah, we have Brazier,
He's just there to keep the stability for.
a wall.
Yeah. So he's just sitting there.
Yeah.
Stone face.
Yeah.
He doesn't even get to open anything. Door gets to open and close the door.
Whenever Winnowill tells her to.
Yeah, but she gets to do something.
Bracer
Brace is
gets
just sitting there.
He doesn't have to listen to Winnowill though.
True, but he just sit there to keep the stability of things.
True.
Like if he moves, everything's gonna collapse, or
Yeah.
the wall's gonna collapse.
Yeah.
If I understood it right.
Yeah. So Strongbow and Moonshade leaves, and Dushine is like listening to what Tildak and Winnowill says without them knowing. And they're talking about killing Petalwing.
Yeah, that's so sad. They can't kill Petwing, even though she's super annoying, but she's so cute. Okay, so Suntap has now delivered the warning, right?
Yeah.
I feel they've kind of outlived the warning. Like, they're already in Blue Mountain. They met Vinville.
Oh, there was something I wanted to mention first. When Winnowill is watching them by the door, she thinks to herself, "No one may dream here except by my whims, not even Lord Wool."
So no one is allowed to have their own thoughts?
No.
But how does she know what I'm thinking? Like, how does she restrict someone's thinking in someone's dreams?
She's an evil bitch.
But is she a mind reader though?
No, but she doesn't give them anything to dream for. They can't dream of having kids because she's telling them that there's no more kids, and they can't.
Have they tried to fuck?
Good question. I don't know. Or they may think that it has to be recognition, and nobody has recognized in thousands of years.
Because they're tired of each other.
Maybe. We're tired of Winnowill.
Mm-hmm.
And nobody has like a dream of going outside because that's not an option. So I think that she may have like scared a lot of them into obeying to her will.
Like she's brainwashing them.
Yeah. And in that way, no one has a dream because she doesn't allow them to have a dream.
So sad.
Very sad.
Yeah, so okay. Suntap has delivered the warning, right?
Yeah.
We've kind of outlived the warning in a way. We met Vinoville.
Yeah.
All that stuff that happened.
Yeah.
But why hasn't Sava woke up? I thought if they delivered a warning, she would wake up.
They need to free her spirit. They haven't done that. They haven't.
So how do they do that?
They haven't found the source of who's holding Sava, what is locking her out.
So kill Vinoville. It's obviously Vinoville, isn't it? So just kill her.
Yeah.
Or they don't have telephones. Like
They don't. They
the
don't know that.
Wolfriders don't know she's still sleeping.
No, they don't. Well, I would assume that if she had woken up, she would have slept, and she would have sent like, "Hello, I'm alright."
Or she would have told Suntap in a way, since Suntap
Yeah,
also
the
is
magic thingy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think they would know, when she'd woken up.
So true.
Yeah.
On Dart is finally doing what someone should have done with the Sun Villager a long time. Like,
Yeah.
teach them to hunt.
Teach them to do it themselves.
Do shit.
And right now they're really motivated because they're so angry that Chavez is still sleeping.
Yeah, and also because they're probably hungry because no one is hunting for them anymore.
Yeah. So they kind
Like,
of have to, like, they have
they're
this one
desperate.
kid that is hunting for them.
Yeah. But that was the little sneak peek or whatever you call it we got from the Sun Village back to Blue Mountain.
Yeah.
And they're gonna kill Petwing. They're gonna kill Petwing.
Yeah.
But Doshine hears them talking about it.
Yeah.
So she runs and climbs and crawls into Tildag's chambers.
Yeah.
Because he can fly up there, but she has to, like, find her own way.
Yeah, and if she were to, like, run in the hallways that he can run in, she wouldn't get there faster than him. But, like, crawling through any nook and cranny means that she can get there a lot faster.
Yeah. And what is this statue?
It's still
that
dark.
but, like, for what?
It's a statue of him as elf
But
in his
why does
elf
he
self.
has a statue of himself?
I don't know. Maybe he didn't want to be the bird thingy.
Does he regret his choices
I
of
don't
being
know.
a flying
I don't
bird?
know. I would regret it.
Mm-hmm.
But when Winnowill and Lordwell were talking, she sent the dog to go, to get him to go stop, Dushine and to kill Petalwing. And he flips out on Winnowill for sending in his presence. Like, how dare you talk over my head?
Oh, Lord Vol does that.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. Like, I see that you're sending, and you're
Yeah.
sending something I can't hear. What is this secrecy?
Yeah. And she gets like, she thinks she's the bosses of him.
Well,
But
she kind of is, though. Like,
But
she's
he-
manipulating him
he
in so
doesn't
many
realize that.
ways. No, but she does.
Yeah.
She gives it her way every day.
Yeah. So Winnowill is talking about Lord Vol and the preserver, Petalwing. And she says that Lord Vol's memory must be kept dim. You heard how imperiously he spoke to me, Tildog. To me! I cannot allow them to revive his spirit further. Go, both of you. Do not let me see you again until you recaptured the preserver.
She's feeding Lord Vol something.
She's doing something.
She's having a spell over him or something.
Yeah, 'cause she absolutely do not want him to remember something.
Well, earlier she said she don't want him to remember the outside.
Yeah.
But it has to be more than just the outside, though.
Yeah. And that's probably why she spied on the talk.
But Petalwing is free,
Yeah.
and Taldak wants to. Obviously, they're pretty mad at Dushine since she smashed the cage and
Yeah.
Petalwing is free.
Yeah.
Super cute. Petalwing strong. Petalwing happy.
So cute and so
Bad
annoying.
fly thing. Never catch Petalwing now.
No. And she like spits in his face.
Of course
You
she
take
does.
that, you meanie.
Yeah, but Taldak hits
He
Uh,
hits her.
Dushine, but then he's like, "Well, I can't hurt you." And
Yeah.
he hears her soul name, Liri. Is it Liri?
Yeah, it's like a sound. But it, like, I find it so ironic that he first hits her and then
Mhm.
says, I cannot hurt you.
But is it like he can feel
Just-
her pain?
No.
That's why like he hits her and he's
No,
like,
he
"Oh
can't
my
do
god, I
it
hurt
because
myself."
he can't do it because of the connection that the recognition gives them.
But how could he slap her?
Because he's mad and he's used to slapping everybody that
Okay.
makes him mad. But like, it's so ironic. He's like, he slaps her and then he goes like, I can't hurt you. Oh no, I'm so sorry. It's too late.
Yeah, and
You
then
hit her.
Vin will come in and I can hurt you.
Yeah.
Of course you can, you bitch. You can hurt everyone.
You hurt everyone you want. And then she used her soul name.
Yeah, because she hears Liri when Talak says it.
Yeah. And it hurt her so bad. Like, hearing somebody that is not your soulmate, that you've not shared your soul name with, physically hurts them.
I still don't get it though.
It's like the most intimate thing they have.
But it's just a name.
It's
It's
like a key to their soul.
like, yeah, but if I be like, you bitch, you wouldn't be like physically hurt. Okay, like maybe I hurt your feelings.
Yeah.
But like, here she's like in pain, and I'm like, it's just a name. I don't get it. This
Yeah.
is just,
But it's
Out
more
of
than a name
my-
for them.
but it's out of my
Yeah, but
way of
it's
understanding.
more of, is a part of their soul and their most private inner self that they don't share with anyone else than their love mate. So for her to just speak it out loud in such a casual way, it's painful. We get to this dinner with Lord Vol and the Wolfriders, and Ember's so sassy.
She's so cute though. I like her.
She's adorable.
Like, how you stare at me, child. Do you still remember do I still remind you of a funny old bird? She's like, are you a high one? Vinville says you're a high one. I don't like her. She's so just like
Lena
saying
and Cutter's,
everything she's
Lena and
thinking.
Cutter's like, shh, Ember.
Parents always do that though.
Yeah.
She's a nosy kid. Like she wants to know
Yeah.
everyone. Like why? Why is like that? What is that one? I
Yeah.
wanna know.
She's like, you better tell the truth, or are you a high one?
And
Winnowill has many secrets, child, but she has never spoken lies in my presence.
but she said, "We are the high ones." When he was around, I don't know if
Yeah.
he was listening, all that, but he was in her presence, and she said, "We are the
Yeah.
high ones." He
Well,
doesn't answer Amber's question.
no. She lies all the time.
Yeah. Like we heard Lowold said before, that's meaner than Vinaville's trickery.
Yeah.
So he knows Vinaville is mean.
Yeah, he does. And they like starts asking him about the high ones and stuff, and he like tells a story. And he says that he's a firstborn of a high one.
Yeah, so he's not a high one. He's a son of a high one.
Yeah, he is.
So none of them are high ones because obviously Lord Vol is the oldest one, and he's
Yeah.
not a high one. So then none of the other ones can be a high one either. Easy math, right?
Yeah. You can see Winnowill standing outside snooping at the conversation.
Oh yeah.
And he starts asking Cutter like, so what is your heritage? And Cutter rises up and he's so proud.
But he doesn't get to tell it because
No.
Lita is spilling whatever they're drinking. Did they say the name of this drink?
No, but it looks like wine.
It is kind of some alcoholic drink because look at Pike. But
Yeah.
like they
And it
Why does it
burns like crazy.
oh it does.
Yeah.
No. Oh yeah, but because the candlestick fell over too, so it
Yeah, it fell on the liquid and it
Yeah.
just spread. And
but
unless it's
doesn't
alcoholic.
alcohol just do that? Like
Yeah,
the flame
alcohol
just
alcohol burns.
yeah.
That's why it has been something alcoholic.
Yeah.
But now his new shirt is ruined, so they have to like rip it off of him while
because
it's
it's
burning.
on fire.
While it's burning.
Mhm.
So Lord Vol like retreats from this. And so does a lot of the Wolfriders. And they do find this big floating egg.
And another frozen elf
Named Egg.
watching the egg.
In the egg. In the egg. In the egg.
How many was it?
I think it was 6 that they could
Yeah.
see.
But there could be more inside.
Yeah.
It was. I looked at it as a maze in a way because
Yeah.
they were saying that the more you look at it, the more you learn, or the more that you discover, or something.
Yeah, the more you can see, like, you can see the past, the future, the now, and it's always changing and not change going on in the inner egg.
So it's
Will- like change the meaning of the outer egg, and
but then it's like a crystal ball
kinda.
because you can see the past and the future and all that.
Yeah. They're like so shocked that like egg is just sitting there.
But Dor also is just sitting there.
Yeah, but Aurori says Winnowill serves him a potion, and now and then the same drink she gives to Bracer and Dor. It is all they seem to need.
So it's just a drink with all the vitamin.
No.
Do we get to know what this drink is?
Later, Pike gives him wine.
True,
and he goes
but
all wobbly bubbly.
but he's getting drunk. He's not used to alcohol.
Well,
But
if
then, like, what Vinaville gives them has to be the bare necessities
No.
they need to survive or
they
live.
are immortal. They
Ah,
cannot
true.
die.
True. Okay, so
So
It's a potion for them to be frozen.
Yes. Because she gives it to Bracer Door an egg. She gives it every now and then. And after they like broke the egg, Winnowill comes in and she's furious and she has to heal the egg.
Yeah, but you see the egg is not an egg anymore. It's just a blob of all this shape.
It
like
is.
Blub, 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 floating. An egg, the egg, is also floating up to this. He's like losing his gravity
No,
because he's so drunk.
That's a Rory.
Oh, I thought it was egg.
He's sitting in the chair. But look at him.
Ah.
He's not focusing on the egg anymore. He's like
No.
relaxed.
I thought the guy floating was egg, just floating
No,
up.
no,
because
no. It's a Rory. It's a
Oh.
Rory.
Okay, makes more sense, but that
Yeah.
wasn't that fun.
You know, so Winnowill is making them into this stone-like presence where they
Yeah.
cannot do or say anything
Okay.
by giving them a potion.
It's so fun though when Winnowill comes in and see what they've done to the egg. And
Oh, she
Skywise
looks
like,
if a stare could murder.
oh yeah. And Skywise like, anyone wants to try to apologize to her? And they all just run.
Better not.
It's like the kids. It wasn't my fault.
No,
He started it.
it's never my fault.
But has Tylek and Dushine actually had sex now?
No, she hasn't. He just hit her. And she's sad.
Yeah,
Because he
because
hit her.
they're also kind of fighting recognition. That's why she's super
Yeah,
teared up and all that.
yeah. Unless they did it like when they went away, they might have done it then. Like when he can picked her up from the council.
Yeah, but also wasn't Leda and Vinaville watching them all the time, so you know,
True. They didn't do it then.
couldn't have been.
No. I think they're just fighting right now. So you get to see Ueno like healing egg. There, I have cleansed you, and now you can restore the great egg. I swear no one shall tamper with you again. Like, no one should tamper with you? He's a person. What the fuck?
But they gave him alcohol, so they tampered with his sanity.
Yeah. Ooh. So Lita comes in and she's like, we know, and she gets so mad, or she is mad, but she likes to go out on Lita.
Yeah, but she's sending some mean, bad sending, right?
Yeah.
But
Angry.
then she's like, very well, since you are so inept.
Ascending.
Inept?
Yeah.
Oh, like, doesn't know it.
Yeah. Bad
I should
ascending.
speak
or
plainly,
yeah.
but is it that the sending hurt more for Lita because she don't know sending?
She is mad. And Lita isn't fully used to or good at sending yet. She's still learning. So, like, Winnow being mad and, like, mad sending to her, like, hurts her more than would hurt other people.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Yeah. And Lita says very well, like, Winnow fears the Wolfriders.
She does?
Yeah. You fear us. I have sensed it all along. Since we came here, you've done nothing but hint behind a shy smile that you do not want us to stay. I cannot believe that a true High One would be so cold and unloving. And why do you want to harm Petalwing?
True.
Yeah. And also Cutter is listening.
Yeah, his ears dropping on them.
Yeah. And Winnowill doesn't deny it. So it's true. If it wasn't true, she would deny it.
Yeah, so true.
Yeah.
And we get to know that some elves, for some reasons, are mortal and some are immortal. And
Didn't understand why they're.
yeah, we get the whole story because they are part wolf and wolves die, so that's why
But you didn't
Wolfriders
get
die.
it from like this right here?
No.
You didn't?
No, not really that way. No.
What?
No, I don't know why, but I was just like, well, maybe some die. You know, heart attacks and stuff happen.
Like, okay. I was for sure you were
Well,
gonna like get it
because
from
they were,
like this.
yeah, but it was more like, why are you with Cutter? Cutter's gonna die, but then it was like, well, Cutter is a wolf rider. He's stupid. He's gonna do stupid stuff that gets him killed, like his father. Like,
Yeah,
you know,
but
he.
she's also like, tell me, Dark Sister, how did you reconcile yourself to the taint of Cutter's blood? Go on, you can speak freely to me. Did it thrill you? The mingling of his blood with yours.
Yeah, but I didn't get that part that it was of the immortal blood. I was thinking about something else. I don't know why, but I don't know what I was thinking either, but not that.
Okay.
So I got it more when we got the Wolfrider story when come from Timane and every that thing
Yeah.
like that.
So Lyta's like really sad because she's never like wanted to admit that she felt like kind of grossed out about Cutter's blood, because ever since she touched him, she knew that his blood wasn't clean, if that's what you should call it. And Cutter's like, yeah, I have no trouble with this. I've always known this. And he jumps her.
Yeah, he's getting so mean.
Yeah,
I'm
he
so
like
mad.
launches at Winnowill, and he's so angry. But Winnowill also isn't used to like the ferocity of the Wolfriders, and she thinks that she can just hurt him and he'll stop. But he's a Wolfrider. He's used to a lot of pain.
Yeah, but now, like, what is Vinville doing? Is she kind of using her healer power to inflict pain on Cutter,
Yeah.
or what is happening?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's
Is
what's
she
happening.
mean sending too, or
Yeah,
okay?
she's mean sending to make the pain with her hands more painful, because she can feel his knife coming closer and closer to her throat. I just know that he's gonna kill her.
Mhm. But then she sees the wolf inside of him.
Yeah.
Does she, like, now when we get this whole wolf rider story? Does she sees that in Cutter's head, or do we just get
No,
this
we just
story
get
now
the
just
story.
for our
Yeah,
information?
for our information.
Okay.
So, the story is about the High Ones and how they had to adapt to the cold winter mountains. So one of their tribe mates, Tiamine, she is a shapeshifter. So she transformed into a lot of different animals, and in the end ended up transforming into a wolf.
She transformed into different animals?
Yeah, she did. She tried a lot of different animals before she came to the wolf.
Is that something you know? Or did
Yeah,
they say
it's something I know.
Oh, okay.
She went from like a small animal to bigger until she got to the predator that could best help serve her tribe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because in this story, she only transformed to the wolf, right?
They don't
Or
Tiaman, the self-shaper, embraced nature's many forms before one with became one with the great predator provider forest.
yeah, so they doesn't say that straight out that she did, but you know.
But I know, so like when I read that embrace nature's many forms, that's like putting into that she transformed into a lot of different animals before she got to the wolf.
Yeah.
So she transforms to the wolf. She gains meat for the tribe and feeds them, and she stops becoming teammate. She stops transforming back, and she becomes more and more a wolf. And in the end, she runs off with another wolf and the pack.
Yeah. But is it like, since she's transforming to a wolf that many
Yeah.
times, she runs out of power to transform back? Or
I think
what's
she
this-
feels more at home as the wolf and kind of forgets who she is as an elf.
okay.
So she just in the end chooses that form over her elf form.
So she in a way don't want to go back to elf form, or
No, she feels more comfortable in the wolf form and living in and out of the wolf.
okay.
So she and the chief of the wolves have a cub, and it's furry.
It's like half wolf and half elf.
Yeah, his name is
But
Timur Yellow Eyes.
but I had a hard time wrapping my head around this. Like, she is an elf.
Yeah,
She is transformed into wolf.
yeah.
She is a wolf.
She doesn't have any wolf genetics.
No, but still, she is in wolf shape when she get pregnant, and
Yeah.
she is with her cub.
Yeah,
She is a wolf
yeah,
when she give birth to the cub,
yeah.
but still the cub is elf.
Half elf.
Yeah, but like he gets the elf part from her,
Yeah.
but she is a wolf. I just
She's
have
in the form of a wolf.
yeah, but still I have
She has
such-
no wolf genetics in her
no,
body.
but still she looks like a wolf,
Yeah,
and
that's
she gets a
magic.
cub that doesn't look like anything else.
Because magic.
Obviously,
So she spends a lot of time with the cub on her own before when he gets grown, she leaves him with the tribe so that he can embrace his elf side more, and he becomes their first chief, and he is Cutter's grandsire.
yeah. And then Timon Yellow Eyes.
Yeah,
He gets more cubs, right?
yeah, he has several cubs.
It both recognized and outside of
Yeah.
recognition, right? Because all the Wolfriders has to come from Timon Yellow Eyes, or
Or him and his offsprings, yes.
yeah, because otherwise
They wouldn't
be
have the
wolf
tainted
riders.
blood.
no, like
The
yeah,
wolf blood.
but there was other people or other elves.
Yeah, other high ones.
Ah, so the elves that Timon helped.
It's the
was
high ones.
Oh, okay.
She's one of the high ones. So she provided for the other high ones by becoming a wolf and giving them food. And when she had the cub, she left the cub with them. That could help them hunt. Because she disappeared after the day that she left Timor with them. They never
But
saw her
then
again.
Timon Yellow Eyes has to recognize with another high one, or
Yeah, all of the others are high ones. Or a child of the high one.
but then
Either or.
I'm struggling
Yeah.
to see like who's a real wolf rider, say it like that, with the wolf rider blood, because did just Timon and his life mate run away and create their own tribe, or like
No, he fathered a lot of kids. And they have like bred out and out and out. So everybody is one big family, kinda. They're all related one way or another back into Timor and Yellow Eyes.
yeah, but
Because all of the Wolf Riders today have Timor's wolf blood.
yeah, but when Timon was chief, like, was he just chief of his life mate and his cublings, or like
No, the high ones.
yeah,
all of
but
these ones.
where did they go? Didn't they take a part of the Wolf Rider pack? Like, then they wasn't Wolf Rider, you know?
No, he was Wolf Rider. He's riding on one wolf. And he took them from the frozen mountains into the greens, where they made the holds. And he fathered a lot of kids with a lot of the women high ones.
But still, there could be high ones having sex with other high ones and making cubs that's not Wolf Riders.
Yeah, and their cub would mate with a cub that has the wolf blood.
Oh, okay. Still, maybe not.
No, I can assure you 100% that all the wolf riders alive today do have wolf blood.
Okay,
100%.
because they're all gonna die.
No,
Spoiler.
because I know. That has nothing to do with that. I've never seen an elf die of old age. But I do know that they all have wolf blood.
Okay, then.
So Lita steps in to try to stop Cutter from killing Winnowill. And he has to fight with everything that he have to choose to not kill any elf. No elf must die, even if he is my enemy.
And emphasize on is. Because
Yeah,
Winnowill is
his enemy.
Mm-hmm.
And Lita heals him afterwards, like healing the pain from his body. What do you
And-
think about that? Like, Lita and Cutter choosing to save Winnowill.
Stupid. She's
Why?
probably gonna go after them, so just get rid of the problem right away, right?
That would be smart.
Mm-hmm. Like, just see how she's been behaving until now.
Just
And-
remember this down the line.
Yeah, and she has the fairness to say, "You are wise, Lita. You have just saved his life."
Yeah.
And I was like, well, he was the one on top. He was the one with the knife on her neck.
He's the one with the wolf blood that is never gonna give in until she's dead.
He was the one winning
Yeah.
until Lita interfered.
Until Lita begged him to stop.
It's like, no, I saved your life.
Yeah. You may be able to twist and bend your own flimsy people like playthings, but you can never defeat a Wolfrider's spirit. It is the spirit of life itself. That's beautiful.
Yeah, and it's also showing that it's something she can control because it's something new,
Yeah.
it's something she has to learn, and you don't do that in seconds.
No, you don't. And Petal Wings comes in.
Saves the day.
Yeah. Spits a windmill and jumps through another hole. And you can see here, Egg is not floating.
So is Egg sleeping?
He's probably hangover, maybe.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Just one thing.
Yeah.
Little sidetrack.
Yeah.
It must be pretty dangerous going to sleep with Petal Wing in the mountain.
Yeah. It may become a very, very long night.
Like, I would wonder if I would wake up.
Yeah. I'd also be pretty scared if I'd wake up sleeping next to her.
Yeah. Oh, and Petal Wing is so funny when she flies into the hole, though, because Talak is flying after her, and she's like, "Fly high thing, too big for hole."
Yes. She's so cute.
I love her.
Oh, I love her too.
Oh, and she
Mm.
finished. Go squash, all flat, So Talak's gonna fly into the wall like being a pancake.
Yeah.
So, is there humans in Winnoville's chambers?
Yes. Slaves.
Are they slaves?
Offerings from the humans.
That's weird.
It's Winnowill.
What does she do with them? Like,
Servants.
but she's an elf. She has good powers. Like,
She doesn't want to do shit.
so they're brushing her hair and dressing her, or
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm. Doing server stuff.
Feels pretty weird, but
Well, she thinks she's all that.
yeah.
So for the next episode, we're going to talk about the fall and the quest usurped.
And until next time, go recognize a troll.